Hello, my name is Jack Feely and I'm a UCFB Wembley student, and we've been given exclusive access to #United's Series 3 of their Academy trials. So we've had several guests over the series, including Lloyd Griffith, former Premier League player, and some previous #Academy trial winners. So you can really tell the #team have worked really hard to put together these trials to capture all the laughs and the smiles. We were lucky enough to speak to Spencer, where we discussed the role of UCFB, but also the importance of the women's game. First of all, Spencer, thank you for having me along. It's been great so far.
No worries, thanks for coming.
No, thank you. And first of all, how you been? How was how good is it to finally be back? Doing the #Academy again.
It's great to be back, mate. It's one of my favourite things we do, and I love just meeting all these new people. A lot of them are well aware of # already. Some not so much. Yeah. And just getting to know them. Obviously, some great footballers, but equally we meet people like yourself and people off the pitch as well. And it's just really, really rewarding series, so I really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, me personally so far, it's been fantastic, and all thanks to obviously # and UCFB, I've managed to have this opportunity. Why is it great to have UCFB as a partner? How's it been so far?
It's amazing, mate, to be honest, because obviously first and foremost, we need partners to make this series work, right? So on a sponsorship level. But if you're going to actually pick a partner for this series, I can't really think of someone better, because, we're talking about young people who love football, and we're talking about a football club who kind of break the mould and do things a bit differently. And also, we kind of pride ourselves on using this series to give people opportunities on and off the pitch. Yeah. And we've hired people off the back of this series, like Marcus Stamp, who I'm sure you've met. So. Yeah. And what I think the synergy there with UCFB is obvious, because it wasn't around when I was at the age. Otherwise, there's a very good chance I would have gone there, to be honest. And I think it's really good what they're offering. People like myself, for example, who love the idea of working in football particularly, but was never going to be a player. So I never had an option. I never had an angle. So I went and made an angle. I was lucky. YouTube and all these things have allowed me to do it. Yeah. But that's not really a path that everyone can take.
No, I couldn't agree more. But as we've seen today, the women's trials, and we've had a student from UCFB, part of the UCFB Academy, along today. I think one thing I want to touch on is how important is it? UCFB in general is important to have as a partner, but how important is it to have UCFB and # together, pushing for the growth of the women's game? How important is it to grow it?
It's very important that people kind of do what they can to help the women's game grow. It's great that UCFB are doing that. I'm really happy that we're doing that #, and that's really another thing that's been great to have UCFB involved in this particular series, because it's the first one we've done a women's tournament, and obviously got a prize. We've got equality in the prize. It's the same cash prize for both men and women. Again, we wouldn't be able to offer that without UCFB. So we appreciate that support, and we appreciate anyone that is trying to drive the women's game forward. For me personally, I'm a football fan. I'm not a men's football fan, I'm a football fan. And my life is mostly centred around men's football, because that's all there really was to watch. But that is changing. WSL have just signed a massive deal with sports broadcasters. We're going to see more of that on our TV screen, which is great. So, but the growth of the women's game doesn't just happen at the top flight, it happens from the grassroots up. And it happens in an educational standpoint as well. We need more female executives in sport. We need some females on the boards of things like the FA and all these sorts of things. And people, who knows, someone coming out of UCFB could well be the people that make up these positions one day. So I'm all for it. So that was just a preview of my interview with Spencer. To watch the full 10-minute interview, where we cover a range of topics, head over to the UCFB YouTube channel. So on week 3, we managed to sit down and have a chat with UCFB student Megan, who's also a member of UCFB's Women's Academy. So let's see what she had to say about her experience and performance as a part of the #Academy trials.
My name's Megan Alloway. I'm a first-year university student at UCFB studying football coaching and management, and I also play for the Women's Academy team at UCFB. I'm here today at the #trials, #United trials. It's been a really good day. We've just finished playing our match. It was a great challenge playing with a really talented group of girls against a hard opposition, but I think it was a really good learning experience for all of us playing together at this high standard. So I kind of got here through signing up for the trials. We've had one previous trial to this one, which was also good. We played a local opponent not quite as challenging, so today it was really good to up that level a little bit. So in the first half, playing centre back, which is my natural, most comfortable position, it was then quite challenging in the second half to move that into a left back position where I don't usually play on a weekly basis. But I think it was a good challenge for me, bringing me out of my comfort zone. Because of how Hashtag have asked us to play a very attacking game, those left and right backs are very attacking, and therefore in that second half I had to really change my game and adapt to that in a way that I don't usually. So it was challenging, however I felt it was a really, really good challenge for me, getting me out my comfort zone and trying something new really.
Let's take a look at some of the action from the season finale where Jake and Elena were named winners of their trials. Congratulations to you both. It's been fantastic down at Hashtag United for me on a personal level, where I've gained, contacts, new skills that have been, developed to a professional level, and it's all thanks to UCFB and Hashtag United. Thank you for watching the behind the scenes and some exclusive content from the Hashtag United Academy Trials. Check out UCFB's socials and websites to find out more information for programmes and courses at UCFB, and who knows, you might be here next time.